Hey everyone, it's me, Lauren. I am the Stampin' Up rep during this event, the Fall into Christmas Vendor Market Facebook show. I'm also my nickname Color the Kitty, and today's video on day 3, which is my inspired simple stamping, is a little more Color the Kitty-esque. What we have going on is I'm still working with this really beauty of a card kit for the October 2021 Stampin' Up Paper Pumpkin Kit. We have made already in the previous days these two cards. We got this one, we got that one. But today is a little more simple. I call it just simple stamping, like inspired simple stamping based on this kit. So, what that means is simply I take the stamps, I take the ink, I take some paper, and I create a card. That's what that means. And that's what we have here. I made this one last week. And that is essentially what it is. So I'm going to make another variation today. And I'm just checking here if I've got the materials that I need. I do actually. Sweet. I do have what I need. I do have paper as well. Okay. To be able to more or less do the entire project. Yeah, just double checking my materials list. Okay, we're going to have at it. So let's look at my desk, my chaotic, messy desk, and we're going to go at it. So first things first, to let you know, it won't be exactly like this, but we'll do a variation of that. First things first, paper. Paper cutter. I need to cut this in half. So the size I use for cutting in half, which really works for a lot of my cards, is take the 11-inch side, cut in half to be 5.5 inches. Oops, I didn't get that edge very well. Ta-da! There we go. So technically, I have enough to make 2 cards here, right off the bat. As the easiest measuring as possible right now. Put that off to the side, because I will need that later. I will need this later as well, actually. And then next step is fold in half so I can see exactly what's my surface I'm working with. And today, as I'm making all these videos, I keep forgetting my bone folder, but that's okay. Take a pencil, do that, and it works. Okay, here's my card base. So I can either do that or that. I don't know. Now, this stamp set, which is really, really beautiful, only has 2 pictures. We got the snowflakes and the trees. As you can tell, I did the snowflakes. And I'm thinking of a similar technique, maybe. I'm going to do the trees today. Not really sure how I'm doing it. I might go that route so you can see trees versus the other way. I've got my ink here. I did have a clear block, stamp block right here. I'm going to pull this back, grab my stamp, and essentially start creating. Come up with something today. As you can tell, my graph paper gets well loved here. Alright. Just trying to think of a vision here, where I'm going to go with this. So I can kind of see. I've done one of these where it was trees all the way up, and it was really, really cool. And I think I'm going to do a similar version today and roll with it. Because I did one a few months ago. What I have in the back of my mind. I don't have the card anymore because I believe I've sent it out to somebody. But we're just going to roll with it. So there's my concept. And I'm just going to ink my stamp and then just essentially have fun stamping. I like the idea of the simplicity of stamp, ink, and paper to be able to do these type of projects. And it's okay if I go a little off the sheet. That is intentional. And then, oh wait, that's going to muck it up. Hold on. That is going to muck it up, actually, because if I continue like that, I'm actually going to have some problems. Alright, let me finish the bottoms. Like that. And then that. is what I'm kind of going with. And then repeat the process. So I kind of sort of screwed up, but that is a-okay. Because I want the bottom to be pretty heavy with trees. This is called like multi-generation stamping. So it's kind of neat. I kind of like it. I want to get the bottom a little more darker, actually. And essentially, just keep repeating. And it kind of creates the ombre effect, eh? Definitely looking like a forest. Alright, I want to grab a little more over here. Now, of course, this idea might not work very well. Let me take a look at how it's coming along. That is really cool looking. I want to put a little more definition halfway up and then the top being a lot lighter is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're getting there. Now I gotta even it out on this side. A little more ink. It's pretty cool looking, actually. I'm trying to decide if that's it or if I should do a little more. My problem is I get into a more is more and I'll end up mucking it up. Yeah, I want a little more color happening. I'm going to stamp off once and then just do that. Just give it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. That's why it helps to have some scrap paper put down on the table. Oh, that was kind of cool. I accidentally created an effect on the side. Ooh, I like that. Just to kind of make it work uniquely. Let's do that again. Okay, stamp off, and then I kind of want to put a little more second generation in the middle. And then I think we're there, and I want to put a sentiment on it, actually. I want that edge to look a little more. So this is where the artist part of me really gets focused on more is more, and I eventually got to stop and just live with the way it is. Okay, I think we're good on that regard. But that's pretty cool, eh? Just that's simply how you can create art with just some ink and some stamps and some paper. I really like it, actually. Alright, let me clean this stamp pretty freaking good here. Still got a little bit of residue. Because I think my sponge needs another rinse soon. It's been a little while. Where's my stamps? Yeah, they are looking. I'll just stamp it on my clothing. My pajamas I'm wearing right now. Alright, and then I want to add a sentiment on here. It'll be at the top. I'm gonna go Peaceful Christmas Wishes. I just really like that one. I'm just gonna go right there. Ta-da! I really like it. It's like a form of art, isn't it? That's just using Stampin' inks, which is really cool. Let me see how it looks. It looks pretty good. I really, really like it. But there is our 2 projects based on inspired stamping. Inspired simple stamping, I should specify. See, simple stamping in the Stampin' Up world actually means slightly different. So that's why I'm like, I gotta rephrase it a little better. But yeah, no, that is really, really cool. And then but we're not done yet. We gotta finish it up. Let me, at least for now, put that on there. We gotta do the insides and we gotta do the backs. So let's get the backs done. Oh, that was louder than I intended. Alright, I gotta put the kitty on here, and it's still wet. Might be a little bit. Alright, I gotta put the kitty on here. That's this. I really like that. Because I've done that kind of similar before, and it turned out really nice. So that's where it's like, I want to do it again. Put the kitty on here. Ta-da! There's a kitty cat. Because I am Color the Kitty. Alright, I gotta do 2 more stamps, and at least the stamping portion is done. Grab on here my Created By. Let's see if I can do it upside down. There we go. I kind of smudged the Y, but that's okay. Yeah, I really like these stamps. This Angel Policy ones. Alright, I got that. And then last but not least is the Stampin' Up logo, so I could put this up on my website for sale. And I gotta put some paper filler on the inside. And you'll see what that is in the short. No, shoot, that just moved on me. Fudge. Alright. Yeah, I gotta clean the bottom sides because they're having trouble sticking. There we go. That portion is done. I'm gonna cap that ink, clean up a little, and then I'm gonna show you how I do it the insides, which is the same as the other. Because to be fair, I'm actually using cheap cardstock because I do a lot of practice pieces. So I find doing the practice with just basic normal white stuff makes it a little easier versus going through the premium, because Stampin' Up really does have really nice white paper, and I'm just too afraid to use it. Alright, so what I've done here with this one is I put some papers as filler to thicken it up, and that way there's spots on the inside to write a message. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab this, grab some paper. Alright, so I know my sizes because I use the same size all the time. I need 5 for the colored portion. I need 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm gonna see what this piece is at. Oh, it's like perfect 8 inches. Okay. So let's cut 5 1/4. And then by 4, and it should be right in half actually. Yeah, pretty good. We got that. And then for the whites, that's where I use that's other half from earlier. This goes by 375. Actually, yeah, 375. So 3 3/4. And again, 3 3/4 because it's actually longer than that. And then I gotta make sure it's 5 inches. And I find this size kind of sort of works for me. And one more cut, 5 inches. And there we go. We got our papers cut for the insides. Put this away again. I love this. Oh my god, I love it. That is really, really nice. So I've got my sheets. Yeah, this is just basic paper from a big retailer store. It's actually pretty thin. I had an obsession some years ago of buying a whole bunch of papers and stuff everywhere else. So I tend to use this to kind of clear out my old inventory of papers to eventually upgrade to a much, but as you can see, the ink does seep through on this white cardstock a little bit. So hence why even doing this helps hide it a little better. Yeah, I just love this. This is like one of my favorite parts about doing cards is just making stuff like these. I just love doing this. And then let's get the white. You can always put one panel, but I like to put 2 because I like having a lot of space inside cards to write a message. And I have really big handwriting. There we go. Yeah, I just love the simplicity of making it look like art. And the last piece here. There we go. We are done. Put the cap back on my Stampin' Seal. I'm kind of wondering how much is left on it, actually. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how much I've used of it yet. Now I'm getting distracted. All right. But yeah, here we go. Here is the 2 projects. Let me know which one do you like better. This one's my favorite. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions about Stampin' Up, Paper Pumpkin, let me know. I can certainly help you out. If you'd like to learn more about, this type of thing, simple stamping. Oh, I just love the way this looks right now. Oh my god. That looks really cool. I really love it. But yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tomorrow, I am back on here to do the Inspire project. So I got some homework to do to prepare for it. Yeah. So we'll be back again. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really love this. Bye-bye. Make sure I can hit the button.